Noel McMahen is a giant of the Melbourne Football Club, a triple premiership player, a dual premiership captain, and a member of the club's team of the 20th century. Welcome, Noel.
Welcome.
Now, as old as I am, I know you more by repute than first-hand experience, but
You're lucky.
well, you were a tough, aggressive bugger, weren't you?
I had to be, because I didn't have the skills of some of them.
Is that true?
I had to make my way the best I could.
Well, you're skillful enough to get in the team of the century.
Wouldn't be skillful enough, I was tough enough.
Tough enough. Started as a half forward,
Yeah.
made your name as a defender. What prompted the move back?
My type of football was straight ahead, and I think it read always that I'd finish up on the back line.
Were you a bit lost forward?
Oh, no. I like playing
I
forward.
didn't mean to insult you.
I used to play full forward down at Mordialloc.
Yeah.
But as time goes on, you develop a style. My style was definitely a back man.
You started in 46, even though I wasn't born then. You were 19, played 175 games in 11 seasons. The thing that's always intrigued me, and we've had a lot to do with each other in recent years, you're the captain of the 56 premiership team, and we never see you again at AFL level. What happened?
I went to Rochester.
I know you went to Rochester. Why?
I had 5 years up there, and it was magnificent.
Why would you leave the most successful club in the land?
Because I'd come to the end of my playing ability.
You were 29.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played 11 years.
Yeah.
My legs were getting tired.
Any of that stuff involved?
Mind your own business. No, I drained myself. And of course, country football was so much slower, so much easier, that I could fit into that. But really, I'd filled the bucket as far as Melbourne was concerned.
Do you remember what you were getting paid in your last year at Melbourne?
No.
No idea. The multiple at Rochester would have been higher, wouldn't it?
Oh, hundreds.
Hundreds more. I'm not from the tax office.
No, it was a lot.
Did you go into a sports store there?
No, I had a school shop.
Country footy was different then, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
But it was huge, wasn't it then?
It was huge.
Yeah.
Bendigo League was amazing.
Yeah.
And the Ovens and Murray and the Bendigo League was the two biggest leagues. And they were just really high stuff.
Because you're a big name from the Big Smoke, did they go after you? Did they look out for you up there?
They looked after me.
Looked after you, did they? Your own blokes, yeah. The opposition keen to get you?
Oh, don't think they had enough guts.
I need to check so that I'll get the figures right here. Tell us about Melbourne's roller coaster ride during your time. A premiership in 48, in which you played, 11th with 3 wins in 53, grand finalists in 54, then premiers in 5 of the next 6 years. What caused the turnaround?
Change of coach.
Change of coach. So it was Alan LaFontaine, was it, to Norm Smith? Yeah.
LaFontaine took it over and cleaned everything out. He had 3 years and he set it all up. He was a very intelligent man, but he was an inspiring man, but he was a very intelligent man.
But that's pretty honourable of a bloke to say, I'll build for the future.
Yes, and he did. That's what he did it for. And he should be given a great deal of credit for what Norm Smith did when he
Because he was a brilliant player, LaFontaine, wasn't he?
Oh, captain of premiership starts, 3 of them.
Yeah. This is simplistic, but do you think Melbourne's run in the 50s and into the early 60s was a tribute to the talent in the team or Smith's coaching or both?
No, it was a tribute to the committee.
Explain.
Well, all leads come from the top.
Yeah.
And we had a wonderful president, wonderful secretary, and they got the team going well. There was a Melbourne Football Club and a Melbourne Cricket Club, and that had to be looked after.
When you were playing here, the MCG was Melbourne's home ground, and you trained here, correct?
Not when I first played. We trained at Richmond. Go on.
But
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
How big an advantage was that?
Oh, I suppose it was a big advantage. How big I wouldn't know. I think I enjoyed playing at Carlton more than Melbourne.
But in terms of the club, though, like some clubs wouldn't have played you, may not have played you at the MCG until finals time.
That's right, yeah, I know. It was an advantage, absolutely.
So Richmond weren't here. No one else was here.
There's a photograph on the wall of us getting changed in the visitors' room.
Yep.
Of course, Collingwood kicked us out of our own room
Is that right?
and made us train in the visitors'
They
room
won the toss to the Roos, did they?
because they knew we had an advantage.
Your first flag must have been a huge memory for you. You're 19, from suburban Mordialloc, playing half forward, right? And you draw.
So we kept Mueller in the forward pocket.
Yes. So you draw the first grand final.
Yes.
And then beat Essendon in the replay.
And the draw was a fluke.
Was it?
7-27 to 10 goals, 9. It's a bit of a fluke, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of
We were 10
disparity in
Yeah.
hits. Yeah, yeah.
And Essendon was so destroyed they couldn't really get up.
Yeah.
They were deflated.
Is it so? It was the psychological element that. Yeah. Did you guys think that you could beat them the second week?
No.
No.
We thought we were lucky to even draw with them
Really?
because we kicked 10-9 and they kicked 7-27.
So 34 shots to 19. Yeah. You were coached by Chicker Hughes, Alan LaFontaine, and Norm Smith. Now, given their records, this might seem a silly question, but was Smith your favourite of those three?
I know Checker.
Checker.
He was like a father to me.
Was he?
Of course, when he finished coaching, he stayed on the committee too.
Yep.
And he really looked after me.
What about in terms of coaching, though, in terms of improving a footy team?
Well, he, as far as I was concerned, he made me.
Did he?
He was there in my early years.
Is it fair to say that you fell out with Smithy?
We didn't clash. We knew each other. Like, I met him at the door. And I said, welcome back, welcome home. We'll see who bloody lasts the longest.
Yeah,
and
like
I
that.
meant that.
Yeah.
And that's what it was like. And he respected me, I think. And I think I felt he was there. He had the job. I had to respect him.
And he still made you captain.
Yeah, but even the first time,
No.
he made me wait.
And were you angry?
Disappointed.
Did you make your feelings known to him?
That would have been selfish.
Did he come and visit you at Rochester
Yes.
smoke the peace pipe?
Yeah, and he brought some little toys up from the kids that he'd made in his shop.
And did you know he was coming, or did he just knock on the door?
Don't remember. But I was there to welcome him.
And how did that unfold?
No, it was good. It was good. I thought it was a wonderful effort from him to do that. I was very pleased with him.
And so, in latter years, were you friends? I mean,
Oh, yeah. Those things don't last.
Don't they?
No, you don't. You grow
Talking
up.
about it 70 years on.
You grow up.
We talked before about you left in here in 56. The Olympics were at the MCG in 56. Did you have any part in Melbourne's bid to get the Olympics?
Oh, yes, yeah, a big part.
Did you? What did you do?
I got Menzies to give the cricket club $5 million
You did.
to take the Olympic Games back
So,
because they'd knocked it back and they went to Carlton.
is that right? So Bob Menzies is the Prime Minister
And a Carlton man.
and a Carlton man. You were on...
And I was PA to the Assistant Secretary of Treasury Defence Division. And because he's Assistant Secretary of Treasury in Melbourne,
Yep.
he was in charge of the Olympic Games.
Right.
And he came to me and he said, how can we get out of this? Because he said, we can't build another stadium at Carlton. Well, they both will go broke. You can't have an MCC and another. And I said, well, we've got to do something about it. So we had a good talk. So then we went up to Canberra and persuaded Menzies into giving the cricket club $5 million to take the Olympic Games back from Carlton.
Wow.
KG Luke then resigned he was in charge of the cricket at Carlton and also of the Olympic Games. He broke away and built Waverley
Wow.
because of his angst.
So what was your message to Menzies? Just this was the most appropriate place?
That Melbourne couldn't afford or wouldn't be able to finance two big and anti-theatres. It was ridiculous. So he said, well, what would we have to do to get it back to Melbourne? And I told him, and he did it.
Geez, you must have been pretty close to him, weren't you?
Yeah, well, no, not really. I only saw him in Canberra. I was close to the Assistant Secretary of Treasury in Melbourne.
Yeah. He was a Med Carlton man, was he?
Yeah.
Menzies?
Yeah, mate.
He used to sit in his car.
He had his own little chair.
That's right, that's right.
So it was a big effort to get him to turn against them.
Noel, you came from Woody Alec. You played in the premiership team there,
Yes, under 18s.
1943. Your father played in the premiership team,
In 23.
23. That's a nice link, isn't it?
Isn't it lovely? And the photographs alongside each other in the sporting club down there.
Who was the better McMahon?
Dad.
Was he?
I respected him.
Yeah, of course you would. It's hard to appraise your own ability, but where did you sit in amongst the Melbourne group of the 50s? I know you're in the team of the century, so clearly that says you're a very good player.
I was a fairly good player, about middle of the road player.
Where?
I was never on top, but I also wasn't on the bottom.
Yeah.
I was at the middle.
Okay, so you were captain because of your leadership.
Yeah, and who I am.
Yeah. Were you a bit lippy?
Yeah, I think so.
In fix.
Yeah, no, I think I had leadership ability as well as football ability, and probably the leadership ability was a little bit stronger.
Okay. You ever get rubbed out?
No,
Reported?
no.
No. Hand on heart? No? Well, you had
I was too friendly with the umpires.
yeah, and you had to commit a murder to get reported in your day.
And only one umpire.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. The highlight. Is there one highlight of your footy career, your footy life?
Yeah, winning the Bluey Truscott Trophy.
Yes.
For best and fairest.
Yeah.
I think that.
That was under LaFontaine, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that would be the biggest thing.